The end of 300 is so stupid when he's talking about freedom. Yeah, that's because Zack Snyder was doing 9/11 bullshit. That whole thing was 9/11 bullshit. The whole, like, the Persians hate us for our freedoms. This, like, weird Middle Eastern army is coming to destroy our glorious white people freedom society. Never mind the fact that Spartans definitely wouldn't have looked white by our modern conception of white. Like, have you looked at how people in Greece look? Like, there's a lot of variety there in terms, like, and never mind the fact that it was a slave society. And it's literally a 9/11 thing. Like, that, it's literally Zack Snyder was mentally destroyed. It's a Frank Miller comic. Yeah, and Frank Miller was destroyed by 9/11. They both did it. They both did the same thing. Dude, Frank Miller was literally the guy who, after 9/11, wanted to do a comic of Batman going around Afghanistan slaughtering members of Al Qaeda, and they didn't want him to do that. With DC, didn't want him to do that because that would be insane. So he ended up doing it with his own, like, property or whatever. Like, yes, Frank Miller did have issues before 9/11, but 9/11 didn't help. 9/11 did not help his mental state. Yeah, this is the shit that he made, that he wanted to have made with Batman. The Holy Fixer. The graphic novel was originally proposed as a Batman story for DC Comics titled Holy Terror Batman. Strangely, DC didn't want to go with this one. Holy Terror was controversial upon release. Many comic book writers and reviewers argued the novel's depiction of Muslims was Islamophobic. That's crazy. The woke mob run amok. Yeah, it's really bad. Anyway, thankfully, nobody's actually read Holy Terror, which is why if you Google it, the only thing you see is the cover image, because nobody actually gives a fuck, and Frank Miller fell off. L plus ratio. Funnily enough, the Persian Empire under the Achaemenid dynasty, the one Xerxes was from, had almost no slavery and complete religious freedom. Then that barbarian Alexander had to ruin this glorious civilization. There's a lot of interesting, like, basket of civilization stuff out of Persia that I don't know a lot about. But yeah, it's, people get real racist about it. Good Jesus Christ, dude, look at this. What in the ever-loving fuck am I looking at? What's this gizmo of yours for? Just fine as detonator's frequency, dear. So, Muhammad, pardon me for guessing your name, but you've got to admit the odds are pretty good it's Muhammad. What's the plan? And he's got a bomb vest on. Jesus Christ. Great writing there, too. I don't even want to, like, skip through the images on stream because I have no idea what kind of insane shit he would have... Oh, look, we have some caricatures. Hey, I know this guy. Accurate Hillary, though. Oh, they're all pretty good caricatures. I mean, except for this one, because racism, like... this is the least recognizable one because racism is over. What the? Wait, maybe I do have to read this. Well, what was he cooking? What does this mean? Who was that, Dick? His name's David. Oh, really? This guy with the Jewish star in his face is named David? That's crazy. He's the most dangerous man alive. Mossad didn't have much use for him. This is what Mossad agents look like, by the way. It's crazy that more of them weren't discovered working undercover in Argentina. You're like it's like 1962 and you escaped Nazi Germany right during the fall of the Reich, and you're in a bar somewhere in, like, southwestern Argentina, and you're enjoying your drink, and a guy with a giant Hebrew star painted on his face sits up to you and does the reverse of that scene from Inglourious Bastards. He's like trying to pretend to be Argentina, and David over here was like, "Would you like some bratwurst?" And he starts, like, sweating profusely. What is that art, though? It's Frank Miller, don't question it. Seriously? This is literally the what is it, Shibari thing? Fully, just like, not all of us around here have a problem with English. My curvy young infidel. This was going to be a Batman comic. Yeah. Not much is known about the fourth plane that landed in 9/11 that crashed directly into Frank Miller's frontal lobe. We don't talk about that one. Gonna be my next opener on Tinder. Oh. My curvy young infidel is an insanely hard line, by the way. Insanely hard. Would you rather all art is made by AI or Frank Miller? This is probably a controversial opinion, but I actually think Frank Miller is an excellent artist. At least he was before his brain completely melted. You can read Sin City, like back when Frank Miller was good, or at least better than he is now. Frank Miller's art style is incredibly distinctive, and it has a lot of personality, Like, there's a lot of, you can talk about Frank Miller's art. There's a lot of shit going on in Frank Miller's art. Of course, he lost his mind, so over time, this stopped being, I mean, he did he did the Dark Knight Returns. You know? I mean, it's the Dark Knight Returns. It's like one of the most well-known comics ever. I'm very familiar with Chick Tracts. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm looking at his old art. You know, I used to draw over his art of Marv in Sin City because I really, really liked his style. Like, I think it takes a lot of confidence and artistic knowledge to draw something like this, right? Like, because you can tell he approaches this from a shadow first perspective. Like, he doesn't draw the arm sleeve, or he doesn't draw the sleeve and then go like, how would the shadows fall? He like constructs it from the shadows. Like, he forms the image out of the shadows that he's making, which is really cool, you know? And he would have done this on pen and paper too. A lot of really good stuff there. Anyway, yeah, not to oversell the point there. I just wish his brain hadn't melted. Have you read Dark Knight Strikes Again? People hate that. Yeah, they hate that because it's dog shit. Yeah, I've read it. Who cares about Frank Miller when you can have the legend Alex Ross? I mean, it's not an either or, but yeah, Alex Ross is great. Alex Ross is the one and only comic book artist who decided to not draw people in costume as having like shrink wrap skin tight clothing. He's this guy. You've seen his art. Everyone's seen Alex Ross's art. He's one of the most iconic comic book artists in history. Kingdom Come? Yeah, Kingdom Come. Yeah. One of the best comics. Subsurface scattering. Yeah. Hey, Alex Ross, famous for applying the subsurface scattering algorithms to his, you know, the first man to ever ray trace the hand-painted comics. Yeah. Gotcha, old schoolist. That's fair. Did you ever see that Marvel superhero that killed Palestinian kids or something? I don't know anything about this lady. I just know she exists. For an instant, Sabra prepares to give chase. She is, after all, an Israeli super agent, a soldier, a weapon of war. But she is also a woman, many such cases, capable of feeling, capable of caring. It has taken the Hulk to make her see this dead Arab boy as a human being. Wait, what led to this? What, did the Hulk, like, give her a lesson on ethics? Did Hulk say, like, everyone smash the same? It not matter what on outside, it matter what inside? Blood? Like, okay. It has taken a monster to awaken her own sense of humanity. Wait, isn't this kind of, like, woke? Isn't the message here literally that she was, like, an unthinkingly racist Israeli super soldier, and then in a conflict she realized that she... Like, wait, I feel like the messaging here is actually, you know... Like, again, this is from, like, the 80s or something, from judging from the comic art, so, like, I mean, I don't know, but here's the context. Context. Heard a lot about that word. Why has the Hulk brought the boy's body here to this godforsaken stretch of desert? Am I wrong in crediting the creature with that much intelligence? He seems pure savagery. Perhaps there is no motive to his madness. Hulk, I will speak to you in English. Boy was Hulk's friend. Okay, all right. It's a stupid. Okay, no, I wanted to see some kind of like normative ethics discussion. But okay, yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's all right. It's fine. It's okay. Why does he have a Beatles haircut? That was his hair. That's always been his haircut. Panel words from. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're getting very off topic. Though, not that I mind this kind of off topic.